Okay, we're going to get right into it. This is a body weight only exercise routine. You can do this in your hotel room. You can do this at home. The beauty is you don't need bands, balls, dumbbells. Those things are wonderful because they provide a great deal more variety than what you can do with your body. But for any given workout, you can do body weight only exercises and hit just one area really hard. You can do that perfectly, or you can hit the entire body. This is more of a full body workout, something you can do. We have 3 segments here. We have the blood pump. That is the warm-up. We'll get right into that. Then Act 1 and Act 2. So it's sort of divided up for you and gives us a great deal of variety. Let's get right into the blood pump. As you can see, the first thing on the list is the air squat. And we've got 30 seconds starting right now. Let's stay back on our heels. All right? If you feel like you must go here, then your form is lacking. We want to feel like we always go out so that our elbows are out past where our hands are. If our hands are past our elbows, we're probably tilting. Get your elbows out farther than any other part of your upper body. All right? Because there's going to come a time we're going to have a barbell right here. And that's going to be imperative. Could you imagine with a barbell in my hand, if my hands were past my elbows, I'd drop it right away. So we've got to be here. Good. That's 30 seconds. Went by fast, didn't it? Cross hops. We're going cross. 30 seconds of these things. We're just warming ourselves up here. You know, blood obviously has some magic qualities, and we are capitalizing on those right now. And often what happens is we get injured. What's our body do? First thing it does is it sends blood to that area that's been injured. That's how it fixes things. So lots of times it's reactionary. Well, what we want to do is sort of send it there ahead of time. That's what you do when we warm up, so as to prevent injury, not fix it. Those are the cross hops. Great. Delt circles. Whew, we are right here. Now my thumbs are back. Again, I'm just sending some blood to this area. We're going back and forth. Look where my thumbs are. I can change that. Good. Hits a little bit different part of the muscle. Whatever. Doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way to do this. If you keep moving throughout the entire duration here, then you are on the right track. Let's go 20 more seconds. I go back and forth, brown them on this side, flip them over to the other side, whatever works for you. All right, that is 30 seconds, and now we have the fight dance. All right, so we're on our feet. This is a fighting stance, so we're just going to switch. So we're going here, right, here, left, good, right, here, left, good, here, right. Now, if you've got neighbors and below you, maybe you're in an apartment or in a hotel room and you don't want to be jumping around, just go to squats. It's no big deal. All right, good. Or you can always do things on your toes. See, this is a little less. I'm still getting my calf muscle work. All right, working from the ankles, but without all the pounding. All right, we've got to have neighbors that are in favor of us working out. All right, as often as we want to. 30 seconds of a plank hold. It's like the top of a push-up. It works wonders for the midsection. Now, those six-pack muscles that we always see and admire, we tend to associate those with crunches, when in reality, the muscles that are actually going to prevent injury on the long haul are built a great deal more through exercises like this, and we're going to get into that as we go. Things where you hold a posture, a good posture, a straight posture, and you build muscle around that. So what happens? Your posture becomes permanent. You don't want to tell yourself your entire life to stand like this. You want to be the result of your exercise that you begin to stand like this, because it's in this posture that you exercise. We're back to air squats, 40 seconds worth. Good. Keep it moving. Good. Remember, my elbows go out because it reminds me of what proper form is. If I let my elbows go back, you can bet I would start tilting. We're not going to do that. We're better than that. I like to imagine a barbell. And could I support it as I go down? Or would it make me front heavy? Don't want that. Good. This is 40 seconds instead of 30, of which we still have 20 left. Now, don't get frustrated if you see me miss the clock by 5 seconds here and there. I get to talking and lose track. The idea is not to do an exact amount of anything, but rather to be sufficiently warmed up before we get into more intense exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are going into, cross hops. Here we go. All right, 40 seconds worth. Just crossing left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. If you want to move back as you do it, if you want to move forward as you do it, something to make you feel athletic. That's my thing, because I like to feel light anytime I'm bouncing. I want to feel like if I wanted to, I could move right or left. All right, a little head fake and move right and left. 10 more seconds left. Good. All right, how are you doing on that? All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Delt circles. We are 40 seconds right here. Again, stay in motion. If I was doing this, might keep my knees going up. As I say, we can go horizontally. We can go vertically. We can go palms down. We can fly. We can circle. We can circle this way. Flap our wings, alternate, whatever. All right, the big thing is to warm our body up. And your version of that can be different than mine. I don't care. I just want you to take the time to do it. And I want you to enjoy doing it. And if making it more interesting by changing this or that does that for you, hey, all the better. It's a whole lot better than bellying up to the bar at 10 in the morning. 4, 3, which vacation can bring out of you. 2, and 1. Fight dance. Here we go. Spread them left. Spread them right. Spread them left. Good. Right. Left. Good. Right. Left. That's it. Good. Now someone will ask me, so should I turn 90 degrees? I don't care. Turn something like 90 degrees. Don't micromanage it. You know, there's no wrong way to, if you're doing things in a safe way and getting the heart rate elevated, you're doing it perfectly fine. You're doing as much as me or the next guy or the guy who invented the fight dance. Who cares? 3, 2, and 1. And finally, a front plank. We've got 40 seconds starting right now. All right. You can always make these plank jacks. You can always make these plank marches. All right. If you're so inclined, you can do the old knee ups. All right. Knee out to the side. We can do side kicks. Whatever. I certainly feel that in my core. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good. Or you can just hold it. You know, it is whatever you can do to get yourself warmed up, because it is your workout routine that you are performing. Now we're going to go into Act 1 here in just a moment, but first we've got 5 more seconds of this plank hold. 4, by the way, if you can hold this 90 seconds, you need to work on something else because you're already strong in that area. 3, 2, beautiful. Okay, so you get a sip of water, I'll get a sip of water. What you need now, and this is something I said no equipment. This is a piece of equipment I think you always have. A chair, a bed, something just to elevate 1 foot on. All right, it can be 12 inches high, it can be 2 feet high, just something like that. I'll meet you back in here in just a moment. And remember, anytime I ever get ahead of you, hit pause, rewind, do whatever. You've got that control. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so now it's Act 1. You're warmed up. We're ready to go. We have 5 different exercises, starting with push-ups. Here we go. We've got 20 of them. Some version of these, I believe you can do. If you have to do them on your knees, that's fine. Maybe you start on your toes and you go to your knees. There's 3. I try to keep my elbows tight. 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you doing these with me? 8, 9. We've got 10 more. Don't worry, we've got multiple sets. 1, 2, if those are too easy, just clap. 3, if that's too easy to clap, clap behind your head. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 20. All right, while I'm down here, I'll go ahead and do the next thing, which is the right plank up. We have 15 of these. Now, it's important that you try to keep your butt in line with your body, and you'll see what I mean as we do this. The right foot is up. I'm here in a push-up position. My butt is perfectly in line for the push-up. What I'm going to do is lift this leg up. And then when the leg comes up next to the other one, I'm in push-up position on top of the box. We have 15 of these. All right, don't be lifting your butt too high. Don't be creating any slinging. Here we go. 1, 2. Notice the butt comes up and down as the foot comes up and down. 4. This is tough. 5. A lot going on in that right leg. 6. 7, not way up here, right next to the other leg. 8, 9, good. We have 5 more. Here we go. 1, it's harder than you thought, isn't it? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, if you don't have a box like I have here, a chair works great. So does a bed, so does a dresser, anything you can put your foot on. If it's a nice dresser, make sure you wear a sock and not a shoe. All right, squat hops. 50 of these things. We squat narrow, tap wide. 50, big breath, here we go. 1, 2, 3, are you doing it? 4, 5, 6, 7, tap wide. 8, 9, 20% done with this set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, so you can do this. 5, right? 6, in the comfort of your own home. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We've swam out. We've got to swim back. 25 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm starting to breathe. 5. My legs are starting to burn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I bet you felt that. Now, there are two things you can do to make it more intense. If that wasn't enough for you, squat lower, jump higher, tap wider. All right, jumping higher and tapping wider would sort of go together. All right, whew, I'm breathing. All right, except instead of the right plank, we're going to go to the left plank. Other than that, it is the same thing. Are you with me? So I'm in a push-up position. Here I go. 1, 2, butt goes up and down. 3, not a lot. 4, 5, but certainly enough to be measured against the background. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. One last thing in the first round of Act 1. It's kind of like Act 1, Scene 1. Woo! I know you can't wait for intermission. We're going to go squat thrust. Now the key on these, remember, is to make sure that when you thrust your feet out and then back in, that you do as good a job of getting those feet back by your hands as possible. Here we go, squat thrust. Do them on your fingertips, do them on your palm. For whatever reason, I've conditioned myself to think of this as more work for my hands, so I like to go on my fingertips. Not always. Here we go. 1. Look where I jumped to. I don't want to do this. I want to get them under there. 2. Excellent. 3. Very nice. 4. Good. Stand tall. 5. We've got 10 more. 6. Good. 7. Nice. Nice and tall. 8. We're around the buoy. We got to swim home. 9. 10. 5 more of those. Ready. 1. 2. 3. Stand tall. 4. And 5. All right. Stay moving. Push-ups again. You got 20 of them. Don't forget to breathe. All right. 20 push-ups. Beginning Scene 2 of Act 1. Any thespians out there? If you're an actor, this will bring back some memories. All right. Have your script. Here we go. 20 push-ups. Hands right underneath the shoulder sockets. Elbows stay tight to the body. Big 20 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do your reversion. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, we're doing those right plank box ups again. Whew, this is great. This is Monday that I'm shooting this. We already did chest today, and that first set I was wondering what was wrong with me, if I was getting weaker. Now remember, I already burnt this chest out, but that's no excuse. I should be able to do this all day. I'm the teacher, right? All right, here we go. Get in a position that would represent a proper top of a push-up from the floor. From there, elevate the right leg, lift the butt up. Here we go. There's 1. 2, butt comes up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's hard, isn't it? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. You know what we got now, don't you? Squat hops. 50 again. All right. We're tough. Doesn't matter. I always ask myself this. when I'm doing something and it hurts, it's cool. Because I ask myself, is the competition doing this? And then I imagine that they're not, which means that I'm not just plugging along doing something on my own. I'm getting ahead of them. That competition shows up in many forms. We'll talk about that later. Here we go. Squat narrow, tap wide, vary the resistance by how high you jump and how low you squat. Here we go. 1, 2, stay on your heels. 3, you'll tap on your toes. 4, but you'll squat on your heel. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 more. Here we go. 25, 24, 23, 22, excellent. 21, there's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, 11, stay with me, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, can you believe we're almost done? 3, 2, and 1. This is excellent. All right, we are now officially more than halfway done with Act 1. Left plank up. All right, I bet by now you're getting a real appreciation for these. I hope so. I know I have one. Didn't take me long, but isn't this great? You, your body weight, little chair, you can do lots. We'll get into that. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. You know, there's so many forms of exercise. Basically, you have to be uneducated on it to ever get bored with it. Just means you run out of new things to do. Not enough hours in the day. Here we go. I'm in a push-up position. Put my foot up. Oops. Here we go. I want to be more than barely on. Here we go. 1. Drop the butt. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. We got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. All right. And then finally, squat thrust. And that'll be the end of scene 2 in Act 1. All right. Here we go. As I said before, I like to go fingertips. You can go palms if you want, or fingertips. Some people go knuckles. That's cool. Some people do one hand, but it doesn't matter. This person does knuckles and you do palms, and it's equally challenging. That means it's equally beneficial. Here we go. 1, but I do want you to stand tall. Make an unfailing habit of always standing tall when you come out of any posture that requires you to stand up. Even if you're jumping on a box, jump on the box and then stand tall. 2, beautiful. 3, excellent. 4, 5. Are you going all the way out to a push-up position, or are you going here? Right there's where you want to be. 6, 7, 8. We are on the way back to the seashore. 9 and 10. Can you see a shark fin? If so, you better start swimming. 11. 12, don't drown. 13. 14. And 15. All right, here we go. Push-ups. I should have just stayed down there, because now we have 20 of these. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. All right. Palms directly beneath your shoulder sockets. Elbows tight to the body. Now, if you can't do them, adjust something. In other words, if you're just worn out there, you can turn your fingers slightly out, or widen your grip just a hair, or slightly allow your elbows to jet out from your body. And what you do is you affect, the change affects a different muscle group and one that's not as fatiguing, you find you can finish the rep. So it's always a good thing to feel free to change your form a little bit, provided you stay within the rudiments of good form. Here we go, 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 more. 1, 2, 3. Are you with me? Get on your knees if you have to. 4, 5. Just stay with me during my duration. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's excellent. All right. Now for these bloody plank ups. You know, in some cultures, that's a bad word. Bloody. I don't think of it that way. It's almost like a joke for me to say it. Anyway, I still better watch my mouth though. All right, so right plank up, 15 of these things. Get your body in line for a push-up from the floor. From there, elevate this. Look how my butt's still down here. I didn't lift my tail right away. That doesn't happen until I begin to elevate. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Butt comes up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. All right. The final on the squat hops. You don't have to do any more after this set of 50. Are you with me? All right. If you ever need to hit pause, do whatever. It's important that you finish. Finishing is a habit. And remember, the chains of habit are so weak in the beginning that they can't be felt, but so strong in the end that they can't be broken. And what that means is you don't even feel yourself forming a habit. Before you know it, you can't break that habit. And so these little things about always finishing and modifying how you must in order to finish become long-standing permanent habits. And in this case, it's not the cigarette habit, it's one that's going to benefit you. Okay, squat hops, 50. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, nice. 7, you burning? 8, good job. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excellent. 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 30 more. Stay with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20 more. We're coming down to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That hurts. 7, 8, 9, and 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And 50. Tie a bow around those squat hops because we're done with them. All right. All right. You know, the key to all this is to never focus on what you have yet to go. Because it tends to, when you think of it, you're lamenting it. You're going, oh God, look what I still have to do. Focus instead on what you've already done. It's a big piece of real estate we've got behind us here. Well, they say, never peak. Never peak. The best is yet to come. Left plank, but I don't start in the plank. Oh, I start in the bottom plank. My butt's down, my foot's up, my butt's still down. Now I raise it. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, butt down. 6, butt down. 7, we're halfway there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Those would be good ones to do while looking in the mirror. You know the old saying about how we look and how we think we look are not always the same. I think all the evidence you'll need to say that with conviction is to watch yourself doing that exercise. All right, squat thrust, and then we're done with Act 1. Here we go, 15 of them. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. There's 9. That's 10 right there. 11. There's 12. 13. I'm happy. Are you happy? 14. And 15. All right. So that's the end of Act 1. I recommend you get some water. I'm going to meet you back here in just a moment for Act 2. We're going to get in some major leg exercises. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so it's time for Act 2. We have a right bridge. That's a glute bridge. Left hip dip, left glute bridge, our right hip dip, and then plank jacks. Those that might be all Greek to you. Regardless, I'll go through it just like I have before. Let's get into it. It's the right bridge. We're not worried about reps. We're worried about our time. And this is a 25-second hold. And a glute bridge, I'll explain this once because we have to do it with each leg 3 times. This is done by suspending the other leg. Where this leg is, whether it's up here or down here, doesn't matter much. What matters most is how bent or extended the bottom leg is. Okay, and so if I have it here, well, that's a glute bridge, but it's not near as challenge as one that's more extended. Now it's very difficult to hold myself up. It's all about bringing your tailbone up, and it's your shoulders that are pressed into the mat. All right, so we've got a 25-second bridge. Let us go. Pull those toes back to you. When you pull those toes, don't point it, pull it, and you'll feel the difference that makes in activating not just your hamstrings, but also your glutes, so that you get a little bit of a butt lift from this. Oh man, I'm going to pull those toes way back so I can really hit those glutes. Whew. Excellent. Stay with me. We got 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's a toughie, isn't it? Okay, left hip dip, 20 count. Get with me now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Emphasize the up. 5, 6, 7. Straighten everything up. 8, 9. We got 10 more. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Way up. 6. Feel that? 5, 4. These are the muscles. 3, 2, and 1. That's going to keep you walking straight your whole life. All right, we did the right glute bridge. We're going to do the left glute bridge. Now again, I don't expect you to break any world records or even challenge yourself to the utmost degree this first round. Scene 1, Act 2, Scene 1. But I do hope that in the first set, you get a better idea of where this foot, how long or short it should be to get the optimal amount of burn for you so that you can both do it and be challenged. So my leg is up, pull those toes back, and 25 seconds begin now. Good. That's a toughie. That is a toughie. I want to have my whole backside up off of there. Whew. I might have started with the leg a little too long, but I'm going to try and tough it out. Remember, finishing is a habit, and so though it may seem like I overdid it, I'm not going to adjust, at least not on this set. We've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh my goodness, that was a good one. All right, right hip dip. Here we go. Let's get up on that forearm. We're going to take our hip down. Remember, get into a nice full body plank. Extend everything all the way from your heels through your upper torso and back to your head. Here we go. Where's 1, 2, lengthen. 3, 4, 5. Remember, even that's a plank. It's just an abbreviated one. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there is 20. Excellent. All right, plank jacks. Now you can do this with or without the box I'm sorry, but I've got to get a sip. Maybe you should get one too. You know if it's time or not. All right, so plank jacks. I'm going to do it on the box. You can do it on the box or off the box. Doesn't matter much to me. If you hear that noise in the background, that's that ball picker going. The place is not coming down. Don't worry. You can stay with it. Here we go. We've got 20 of them. 1. Get your chair if you can. If not, just back and forth here is fine. 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I like to get at the very, very edge, because if I get at the very, very edge, I know I'm going to completely extend my legs to try to reach for it. If I bend them at all, I'll pay the price by missing the box. So I like to get my toes right there on the very end. It keeps my form in check. All right, right bridge again. Whew. All right. Well, I want to be where I can see the clock. You get wherever you need to be. Remember, the longer the leg, the more difficult. We've got 30 seconds. This time, we're going to have the other leg suspended where it is. It doesn't matter. What matters is what this bottom leg is doing, and that you lift everything up. Here we go. And go. Pull those toes back to you. The toes of the leg that's working underneath. This one doesn't matter. You can pull them back and push, point it. I don't care. If doing something with this takes your mind off the rigors of what you're doing, of the exercise, then play with it all you want. But the idea is for this bottom leg to be burning in the glutes, burning in the hamstrings. Get your tail way up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. Left hip dip. What do you think? Kind of cool, isn't it? All right, plenty of stuff you can do without any equipment to speak of. Here we go, 20 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, excellent. 5, emphasize the up. 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. That was tough. All right. Now, if that's ever too easy, what do? Well, then you find a little resistance. Maybe put a dumbbell here. A gallon of milk will work. I said you don't need any equipment. Probably got something you can put here that weighs 10 pounds and has a handle on it. Whatever. But for most, that's not even needed. All right, in 8 more seconds, we're doing a left bridge. Remember, exercise is only as beneficial as the posture, the strict form with which it is performed. Pull the toes back to you. 30 seconds. Good. 1, 2, butt way up. 3, 4, 5. 2 ways you can really add resistance to this. In other words, add difficulty. You lengthen this bottom leg, or you dig in more into the floor with your head and lift more of your back up in doing so. Good. Keep it up. We got 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and ding, ding, ding. Good. All right. What's that mean now? That means right hip dip. We have 20 of them. Here we go. And 1, 2. Emphasize the up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Way up. 1. Look how long I am. 3, 4. I'm not just lifting the hip. I'm lengthening my body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and good. And what does that bring us to? Plank jacks. And you got this. All right. So here we go. 20 of these things. Don't wear you out. I got an 18-inch box. Maybe your chair is 15 inches or 12, or maybe you don't need a chair at all. All right. You can step up. You can jack up. You can inchworm it out. This is the inchworm. We start here, go up. All right. However you do it is perfectly fine with me, as long as you're challenged and you're not doing something just because it's easier. Do what you can do and just right to the outer limits of it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to hold solid. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Attaboy, you staying with me? Here we go. 11, 12, 13, nice. 14, 15, 16, stay with me. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. All right. Here's what we have left. 35 seconds of both bridges, and then the same count on the others, the hip dips and that plank jack sequence. All right, we take 20 seconds of break as I get a sip of water. When I get back on the floor 17 seconds from now, right glute bridge. I know you feel that in your legs. It burns. Just because it's not moving doesn't mean it's not a worthwhile exercise. It burns. It's isometric. Here we go. 35 seconds worth. Again, the more I lift up, the more resistance I feel on that bottom leg. All right, now if I'm really strong, I would start here. I can't do that. I can do it for a little bit, but I can't do it for the idea is to hold it 35 seconds. All right, lift everything up. All right, good. This challenges my balance a little bit. Person tends to stabilize when they're here. When you're back here, the weight goes into your shoulders. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We've got Act 2, Scene 3, exercise number 2. And it's a left hip dip again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 more. 1, 2, way up. 3, way up. 4, way up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Was that 10? Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, I can't remember now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I got to thinking about what was next and couldn't remember if I'd counted to 10 twice or once. With the fatigue I'm feeling, I got a feeling we just did 30 there. All right, left bridge, 35 seconds, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Pull it back to you. Way up, way up. I'm going to inch it out because I think I can do more. That's a good spot right there. It's burning. I can do it, but it's going to burn. I'm imagining as I do this, those muscle fibers that are tearing and that will rebuild back bigger and stronger. Stay with me. Way up, way up, way up. The beat's going to the gym if you don't have to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Whoo! Excellent. We're closing in on it. We got a right hip dip to do here. 20 of them. Get nice and tall. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. 5, 6. Lengthen. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will make your core strong. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And in keeping with what I told you before, if you can do 90 seconds of a left plank hold, just holding it here, it means you're pretty strong. And it doesn't mean you shouldn't work on more core stuff. It's just that isolating that one hold and taking it from 90 seconds up to 3 minutes is not going to do you any good. What I would do, if I could already hold it 90 seconds, is begin to incorporate different exercises like we're just doing now. A little weight here, different ways of doing the plank. You know, perhaps it's one leg in the air. All right, but 90 seconds puts you kind of like world class as planks go, whether it's front planks, reverse plank, or either side plank. Okay, plank jacks, 20 of these things, and we will be done with Scene 3, Act 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whoa, almost slipped. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 20. Okay, so that is your at-home workout that you can do that requires no more than your body, a little floor space. Let's see, I used about 10 square feet, probably 20 square feet, which doesn't mean I need 20 feet. It means, you know, 4 by 4, 5 by 5, something like that. Maybe a little more than that. Required no more than my body, floor space, and then something to put my feet on. And even that, you can find your way around that. All right, so I hope this was helpful. Hope you got a good workout. And I look forward to seeing you in the next exercise video. Thanks for watching.